who lost 10 pounds on the Weightwatchers diet and looked fantastic. Today, I'm joined by Dawn Tarr. Now, Dawn tried out the It's Not Rocket Science diet, and here's a reminder.
Ideally, I'd like to be about 9 stone 4, which is where I was at a couple of years ago, and I was very happy then. I'm very greedy. I love food. I like to cook, and because of that, I tend to cook lots and eat lots.
I can tell you now that you'll be doing the It's Not Rocket Science diet.
Okay. Oh, it's not rocket science.
I think for me mainly is the exercising. I need to step that up a bit, and I'm not compensating the exercise for what I'm eating.
So how's Dawn doing? How much weight has dropped
Dawn's doing really well. She's done 9 pounds.
9 pounds, Dawn. Well done. 9 pounds, that was great. That was 3 weeks ago, and as we saw, Dawn had lost 9 pounds. I wonder how much she's lost now. We'll find out in a minute. Dawn is here, and our diet experts, health journalist Louise O'Connell, and of course personal trainer Steven Teasdale are here. Great to see you all. Hi. And you've done incredibly well. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good.
Yeah,
really good.
Good.
Yes.
And you feel better in yourself apart from the weight loss?
Yes, a lot better. Feeling a lot healthier, more energy, which is obviously what we all need.
Exactly, especially this time of year.
Exactly.
You do get shattered, don't you? Just running around mad. OK, now this diet was called It's Not Rocket Science.
Yeah, that's right. It's got a fab name, but really it's just a good back-to-basics guide to healthy eating and exercise. So if you've kind of got a bit confused with diets and you just think it's all too complicated, go to this diet because it sort of sets everything back for you and you can follow it really easily. OK, so it's quite simple to do. Did you find it quite simple?
Yeah, simple, very simple. It's certainly one of those diets that you don't need to measure things or count points and things, and it's the food you eat is just every day-to-day food you find in the supermarket. Nothing complicated, just simple as that.
Sounds good. Sounds very good. But of course, as we've said, it's not just about what you eat, it's how you move as well. You've got to get moving and you've got to get exercising.
Do your exercises, we did a plan for Dawn that sort of worked on all of them, like the muscles throughout her body, and something that she could do at home. Obviously, Dawn's got a gym at home, which she wasn't using prior to this, but we've got her using it now and doing a lot of
a gym at home, good grief, but it was sitting there gathering dust. That's even worse.
It's a clothes horse, you know.
Yeah. Storage room. But you've actually got back on track.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's obviously what I needed because obviously I was eating quite well anyway initially, so I needed to be really exercising.
Because that's the thing. I think so many women. I mean, don't you think, Steve? So many women just think it's what you're eating.
Exactly. You've got to do you know, a bit of both. I think that's the main thing. People sort of eat really well and don't do enough exercise, and some people exercise a lot but don't eat the right things. I think if you do them both together, you'll see exactly.
And it just falls off. It just falls off. OK, let's see what you're doing. Let's see what you've lost. Please step on the scales.
You started at 11 stone 4. Yeah. So time for the big reveal.
Cracking boots, I love them.
And you're now 10 stone 4, that should be, so that's 14 pounds.
That's fantastic.
Which is really good.
That's really good. That's well over a stone. That's really, really good. And you don't feel that you're not, you're not starving, you don't feel bad.
No,
you know, sometimes you go on silly diets, you get all kind of weak and not feeling right.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling fine. I'm eating really well. I'm eating healthily, exercising. It's obviously giving me extra energy. So yeah,
that's really good. Let's have a look at you before and after because it's difficult to remember. That's the. You can see that you've really toned up.
Definitely
very much
definition in the stomach there
as
well.
Yes.
And you look a lot healthier as well.
Yeah. Good. Really, really good. Yeah, you feel much, much better now, which is what it's all about. Let's have a look at you from the side on, because I think that really shows you the difference, to be honest. Yeah, it's not huge because you didn't, like all of our girls this week, you didn't have loads to lose. We're not talking about women that have got stones and stones.
Sensible.
It was that kind of half stone to a stone that makes all the difference.
It's the hardest part as well. The last bit's always the hardest part to lose. So
I know.
You know.
Can you tell me why it's not fair? And I'm sure you'll agree with this. When you sort of try and be healthy, all the weight goes off your boobs.
Yes.
And your tummy's the last bit to go.
Yeah, it is the hardest part, around this waist area is always the last bit to go.
It's so annoying. You think this is the bit you don't want to go.
Exactly.
It's like, oh no, it's all going. It's not fair.
That's the bit you can dress
so
up.
what do we do? Do we just concentrate on that area and do
I think I mean, you can do ab crunches all day long, but it's just going to tone the muscles inside, which will draw it in a little bit. But I think with most people, it's just getting a little bit of fat off there. So just a bit of cardio, which is what we worked on.
Yeah, everything that kind of
absolutely doing sort of, and we weren't sort of. I wasn't saying to Dawn, let's do 30 minutes cardio.
No,
let's have little goals. Let's do a minute.
We can see you there measuring. You're having a laugh. You're having good fun.
Yeah, she's done
inches. Yeah,
inches is a big thing as well. And she's lost 1.5 inches from her bust.
Right.
3.5 inches from her waist.
Wow.
2 from her hips. And her thighs, which was a problem for Dawn. She's lost 2 inches from there as well,
amazing.
which is a lot.
That's really good. So you must have dropped at least a dress size, if not 2.
Yeah, I think so. Well, just the one.
Just the one. So what are you getting into now?
Into a 12, but that's a comfortable 12. I mean, that's not
so Marks and Spencer's 12 as opposed to a Topshop one. Yeah, I know. It depends where you go. For an ego boost, Wallace, because sometimes you'll squeeze into a 10.
It's really good for that.
It is good for you. Listen, thank you very much and well done. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Go buy yourself some lovely new clothes.
Yeah, well
Thank you very much indeed. And we'll be catching up with our final diet, the Patrick Holford GL diet, tomorrow. There we are. All the details on the website, as you can see. Now then, looking forward to this. My next guest has been every tabloid's dream. He went into